Welcome to our next video. We're talking about the concept of elasticity. We're talking about elasticity and the function of revenue, the revenue function. Revenue, as you know, is price multiplied by quantity. So if we have a good and we have a price of 5, for example, $5, and the quantity demanded is 2 at a price of 5, the revenue is $10. So the revenue function is indicated by the green line, by the green function. And the demand function is this one, the black one. So as you remember, there is the elastic part of the demand function, and there is the inelastic part of the demand function. What did elasticity mean? What does elasticity indicate? If we have an elasticity, a price elasticity of demand of say 3, it means that if you reduce the price by 1%, quantity goes up by 3%. If you reduce the price by 2%, quantity demanded goes up by 6. So here, in this part of the demand function means a reduction of price leads to a larger rise in the quantity demanded. Again, a reduction in the price leads to a larger rise in the quantity demanded, which means that if you reduce the price, there should be a reduction in revenue, because revenue is price multiplied by quantity. So if you just reduce the price, there should be a reduction in revenue. But it's not true. It's not true, because if you reduce the price, the quantity reacts. So a reduction of price leads to a reaction in quantity. And now, very important to understand, is the rise in quantity larger or is it smaller than the reduction in price? Here, it's larger. The rise in quantity is larger than the reduction in price at the elastic part of the demand function, which means the reduction can be seen here, the rise in quantity demanded is here. So all in all, revenue rises. The price goes down, the quantity goes up. So all in all, revenue rises. That's why the green line rises if and only if the demand function is elastic. That's very important to understand. Did you understand? Did you just understand this? I say it again. Price goes down, quantity goes up, but quantity goes up far more than price went down. All in all, revenue goes up as a consequence. And this happens if and only if the demand function is elastic. If the opposite holds true, if the demand function is inelastic, the effect of quantity, the consequence of quantity is smaller than the reduction or the rise in price. So here, if it's inelastic, if the demand function is inelastic, say you reduce the price by 1%, quantity goes up by just 0.8 or 0.7%, which means if it goes down here and it goes up here, but the rise is smaller than the reduction in price, all in all, the revenue function goes down. So this is here. Revenue function goes down if the demand function is inelastic. So that's important. Keep this in mind. If the demand function is elastic and quantity goes up, we have a rise in the revenue function. If the demand function is inelastic and the quantity goes up, we have a reduction in revenue, in the revenue function. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.